Well, hey there. Welcome to the week, everybody. This is your spiritual path guidance. Let's see where we go. I do want to talk a little bit today about the Mars moving into Gemini. That's a big deal. If you want to find out how these transits are impacting you, I am teaching a class tomorrow night, Tuesday night, on understanding your birth chart. I'm going to put a little link to that. If you want to figure that out, I talk a lot about transits, new moons, full moons, north nodes, all that kind of stuff. And the biggest question I get regarding everything is, well, how do I know if it impacts me? Check out that class. All right. So let's see where we go here. What is the message that wants to come through today? Uncovering treasure. View from above. Get the big picture. And taking shelter. The answers are within. So this is going to be a theme this week. I mean, we do have a new moon in Virgo also, which I'll be talking about later this week. Uranus is going retrograde. So it is about the big picture internally. And what that means is, so if Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, and Uranus is about seeing things from, the puzzle box, seeing the front of the puzzle box, seeing things from a height that you can get an understanding of how things work together. I feel like this has to do with your own internal energy, though, that you might be not looking to your own stability or to your own capability of creating stability in your life. You may think everything's out there. All of my magic is coming because I'm connecting up with the world in such a way that it's making magic for me. But really, it's about you being in touch with your own magic. And I think that's what we're getting here. Uranus in retrograde, again, I'll talk more about it later this week. But this morning, Mars has moved into Gemini over the weekend. So start up your, creative projects now. Use that energy to really step into what you want to create and put into the world. That's a very important thing to look at this morning. Okay, so it's all internal. We have a lot of earth energy right now. We have the moon and the sun in Virgo. We have Pluto in Capricorn. We have the north node in Taurus. And it really is a time of I like this energy is much more peaceful and grounded. Okay, so let yourself just be in the moment. 5 of Pentacles underneath. And I'm going to show this because I do feel like this is connected here. All right. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and then the Ace of Wands. So some of you have a lot of worries about the external world, whether it's money or love or stability or stature or creativity, whatever it is. I feel like this has been giving you a problem for quite a while, maybe most of this year. All right. You guys might have been having a lot of anxiety or whatever. This thing makes me feel like you're misinterpreting it. If you're waking up in the middle of the night and you're having a lot of monkey mind stuff, you're having a lot of anxiety and kind of generalized anxiety, not really sure what to pin it on. Well, I guess I could pin it on this money thing, or I could pin it on a broken heart from the past. But I feel like what's coming through is, hey, the universe is trying to get your attention, and it's coming through your sleep, because during the day, your brain is really powerful. Okay. When you're awake and you're conscious, which is why if we're shifting into a higher level of consciousness, how much more powerful can that be? A lot more powerful. But be mindful that when you're asleep, it's like your defenses are down. So there's information trying to come in here. And I feel like it will. The Ace of Wands showing up here finally, like an aha moment. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Beautiful. Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands, High Priestess. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. 10 of Cups, Hermit, and the Emperor. That's Mars. That's Aries energy, Virgo energy. I feel like some of you have been really stressing your financial stability. Some of you have been really living in a heartbreak from the past, letting it define you. And from a standpoint of money, also, like you might be letting your bank account define you instead of you being in higher vibration, and then the bank account follows. Okay. I think most of us, and I know everybody that I have talked to about this has been there one time or another, where they feel that their external situation is, that's what it's going to be. Like, there's no getting out of this. I can't move off of this. And then there's a lot of, right. So in the Five of Pentacles, which is the earth sense, it's more challenging. It takes longer to move away from pentacles or move in pentacles than swords. Swords are fast. You can change your mind like that. But the financial stability here, or lack thereof, feels like it's going to hang around forever. And then all of a sudden, bam, 10 of Pentacles. So this is something that happened to me in 2017 into 2018, where things were not good. And I let go. And I stepped into my creativity. I did what was fun for me, what was joyful for me. And I really embraced my North Node path, my North Node mission, which is something else we can talk about in that class. But North Node is really about what you're here to do. And so when you're embracing that creatively, which I feel like Mars and Gemini is saying to us, learn something new, create something from a place of excitement and joy and passion, right? Mars is very passion oriented. So what I'm seeing in this reading here is that you may be worried about financial stability or whatever, but I feel like once you release and allow the thoughts to come in that are empowering instead of fearful. Some of you are afraid of innovation or afraid of the next step, mostly because you don't see it yet. You don't see what the next step is. So it's like, is it a foot down or is it 10 feet down? Like, we don't know. We're not being able to see the bottom or see even the next step. So I feel like some of you get in the middle of the night some kind of aha moment. And if you've been thinking that what's going on in your head, all of these dreams or scary, anxiety moments, reliving things, it's for this week, I'm going to ask you to set an intention of what is trying to come through. What is trying to come through that will bring me my creative expression, that will bring me my joy, that will bring me my awareness. This is really the High Priestess and the Hermit are both about stepping into your inner wisdom and guidance. Some of you are becoming healers and teachers and guides, and you might have blocked it because you thought that, how can I financially survive and do that? So I feel like there's something here, which I definitely get, is coming through to show you your particular genius needs to be creatively developed. It's calling you. And I feel like this is resistance. Instead, every night set an intention that I will get my aha moment. Set that intention. It's coming from in the house, right? It's not coming from out there. It's coming from in here, your connection to source, your connection to God, however you want to discover that for yourself. And I feel like then you can set sail for the true intuitive unfolding of what you're creating in this world. So some of you have this, these people or this belief in your external world that I can't create something that's fun, joyful, light, financially prosperous, and still be a spiritual person. Okay? That needs to go. I cannot create something. What if my family sees that I'm becoming a high priestess? Will they freak out? Like all of these, whatever it is, whatever you've told yourself, it's time to not really question it necessarily. It's time to ask for the bigger picture. All right. Ask for the bigger picture answer, because some of you get too far down in the weeds. And then you're like, I know that in this Virgo and Taurus and Capricorn energy, we can really get into the details quite a bit. We can put ourselves in that to the extent that we're blocking creativity. And so those things need to be balanced. And the balancing nature of this is through your connection to your higher source, okay? Your higher self, your connection to source, your connection to God, your connection through here, because this is where God lives, in the heart chakra, okay? And animating that by stepping into Mars in Gemini, animating that by saying, yes, I can have this, and I can have this. Give yourself permission to manifest the true magic. Give yourself permission. I'm not going to worry about these external trappings. First of all, they're not who I am. There's something that's going on here, and it's responding to my vibration. So just shift the energy. Just shift the energy. And that's what I feel like is being asked of you. Anything that's been weighing you down or holding you down needs to be released right now. And then when we get to the new moon, when we get to Uranus going retrograde later this week, and then we get to the new moon, we can set some intentions that are innovative, that are conscious, that are creative, because later in October, Mars goes retrograde. And that means that you might lose a certain sense of not intuitive power, but creative energy. You might lose a sense of that. So right now, it might be a break or something like that. But right now is a good time to go, all right, if I've blocked myself from my creative energy, now it's time to let that flow. Okay? So I'm going to continue on with this. I think in the extended, I did this last night in the For Whoever reading. I think I'll get a few cards for each of the zodiac signs just to see how this Mars and Gemini might unfold. Don't forget to sign up for the basics of understanding your birth chart class, so this will make more sense to you. Okay? All right. Link is below if you want to continue on with me. If you're part of Pathfinders, the rest of the reading starts right now. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.